Today I'll be putting my twisted flower design on an Amouage fragrance bottle. So, a good friend of mine, he is in the fragrance industry, one of the top industry creators. He came up with an idea where would you be able to put a design on one of these bottles, and he said the Amouage bottles are pretty plain, so I would love to see your design on it. And I said, yeah, I could try it. To be honest with you, I was very nervous. I did tell him at first, I've got to actually have a sample first, just because I don't want to go ahead fully promise something that I won't be able to actually complete, because Posca paint pens are acrylic based and water based. So once you apply it on something, if the surface is not matte or a dry finish, let's say for example, if it's a gloss or anything glass related, anything glossy, let's just say, it just won't apply properly. And with these type of fragrance bottles, you don't want to be sanding down and all that, because the color will fade, the scratches will show. There's a borderline, there's a thin line of where things can work out well or go terribly wrong. And I just wanted the actual flat design on the back, and then implementing my OG twisted flower design across the entire board of the actual surface of the fragrance bottle. And to be honest with you, this has probably been one of the most exciting and joyful projects I've done in recent times, just because of the challenges it came with. So the biggest challenge was the actual surface is round, however it's got certain edges on this bottle. And the way I create my flowers is I would say in short, a flicking motion. Without the flick, the actual twisted flower design cannot really be created, because not every line is sharp. I know it might be a little bit confusing in what that means, and maybe my explanation isn't as good as it should be, but when looking at my designs, you can see there's very sharp ends to every line, just because that's what creates the chaos within the flower. And I like representing the flower in that way, because if everything is perfectly lined and the lines end with a smooth finish, it will not be the same design that I usually create. So I wanted to do the actual initial design, a large flower at the top, just one of the leaves at the bottom, and at the back 2 larger twisted flowers. And honestly, it came out perfectly. The actual implementation of the actual paint on the fragrance was the smoothest compared to the other 2 videos that I've actually uploaded most recently. Maybe because of how smooth it is, because the pot and the actual bowl that I did on the previous videos were slightly rough textured, so there was a little bit of a battle. Plus the pen that I used in this one is much thinner, so there was far more control. And honestly, it brought me back to when I first initially came up with this twisted flower design, and the concept and the actual pattern structure of everything being symmetrical in somewhat way. Symmetrical, but symmetrical to the eye. It is not one of one symmetrical. Do you get what I mean? I know it's a bit confusing. Everything is symmetrical, but it's not. But it's in the correct place. That's what I would call symmetrical in my crazy brain. But yeah, it really came out well, and the process was pretty fast, just because I could envision the actual final product before I actually put it on. The most nerve-wracking part was actually the first ever line. Because I will tell you one thing, with this twisted flower design, especially the OG design, the first initial line is actually the centerpiece of the actual flower. So if you get that wrong, the entire flower is never going to be actually working correctly. It's not going to actually look like the original twisted flower design. And on the outside, it could look a little bit basic. Oh, I could do this. Do the center part first of the flower and see if it looks exactly the same. The thing is, each flower is unique within itself. However, each flower is very similar to itself. That's the easiest way I can explain it, and that's what creates the actual symmetry of my art. And once you combine everything into it, let's say for example I combine 3-4 flowers within an actual space, just like you can see right now, it creates one form. And I think that's the most exciting part of the art process for me. Using it in a way where it's like a Lego brick in pattern design. So you have 3-4 floral patterns, but once it comes together, it becomes one piece. And I think it really complemented this actual fragrance bottle. I would love to do many more. It would actually be very exciting to actually do fragrance bottles that actually complement the actual color scheme on each one of them. So let's say, for example, even if it's another Amouage one, the centerpiece was pink on this bottle, right? Imagine doing my design in that pastel pink. Oh, I think it would look amazing. Honestly, I really do. There's a little bit more contrast, obviously, doing it with a black pigment, but I think if we could color code it, oh, that would look amazing, personally. But overall, I think this project went really well. Very exciting. What I really want to do personally is furniture. I really want to apply my design on wooden tables and chairs. That is a very big goal for me. However, one, I haven't got enough storage to actually create a piece and then store it in my house. The only option I could do is if someone commissions me to do a furniture piece and then going ahead and doing design. That's the goal. That's the long-term goal. I want to do one unique pieces for clients, for their homes. Let's say, for example, desks, tables, dining room tables. Oh, can you imagine the design on a dining room table? Oh, amazing. 4, 5, 6 piece chairs. Unique vintage pieces, but then applying my design, putting lovely oils to finish it off, and it just looks amazing. But we'll see. In the future, we'll see. Hopefully it goes well, and what my plans are for my art process, my art design, and my art career in somewhat way. I wouldn't call it a career. I just call it as a hobby right now, to be honest with you. That's the truth. It's a hobby. I haven't been creative in such a long time. Picking up the pen again and pencil or whatever it is, art related. It's given me some good energy, I'll be honest with you. It's good energy, and I'm looking forward to the future and what else I can create. I think it's just the beginning of something very great for me. Very great. I think I'm starting something very special right now, and it's only the beginning. So I've just got to keep consistent, keep on posting, keep on creating, and something amazing is going to start. I truly do believe it. You know, I've created this design maybe 10-15 years ago. I initially did it while I was in university, so maybe about 19-20 years old, and it's kept the same design. If anything, there's only 2 variations of the twisted flower, but there's many combinations that I've created over the time. But yeah, we've come to the end of the video, about to show the final piece. I hope you enjoyed the video and the little voiceover as well. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.